Greetings everyone, my name is John Buchanan. I am delighted to share my video with you about 37 free bingo games for young children. I will share with you in this video, step by step, how I created all the bingo games. I am hoping this presentation inspires you to include bingo as a special, regular, fun, and educational learning experience for your children. I hope you enjoy this video, which lasts a little over 20 minutes. Thank you. Bingo Games for Young Children, presented by John Buchanan. That's me. And here is my contact information. I hope to hear from all of you. More than 35 different bingo games are previewed in this presentation. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Children love bingo. Prior to retiring as pre-K manager, I created a bingo curriculum to share with our 35 preschool, pre-K, and Head Start teachers. I first did a survey to see what weekly themes most of the teachers would be including in their lesson plans for the upcoming program year. I chose the top 30 themes from the survey, and I created 37 bingo games for the teachers to utilize with the children. This would enable our teachers to share a different bingo game with the children each week from September through May, our program year. Over 35 of the bingo games are shown to you in this video. I then had the pleasant task of going from classroom to classroom to share a bingo game with the children to give the teachers and parents creative ideas. Almost always, the children requested a second bingo game. The children really enjoyed my visits, and every bingo game was a productive, meaningful, and educational experience. I hope you will continue watching this video and become motivated to share bingo games with your children. What the experts say about bingo. Bingo is a fun and educational way to teach older toddlers, preschoolers, and kindergarten students. Starting with the basics of numbers and letters, you can develop more complex bingo games as the children progress in their educational development. By creating your own bingo games, you can tailor the learning experience to the children's interests. Every bingo game should have a theme and appropriate learning objectives for the developmental level of the children. A bingo game for almost all themes can be created, including farm animals, zoo animals, the alphabet, 5 senses, shapes, colors, healthy foods, numbers, and many others. Relating the themes to the children's everyday lives will engage their interest and participation. Almost all of my experiences with bingo, both as a teacher and an administrator, have been very positive. Here you see a farm animals and pets bingo game. Screenshots. For each of the bingo games previewed in this presentation, I am including a screenshot of the master sheet. The master sheet is utilized by the adult or student leading the activity to track each item called during the bingo game. All of you get a preview of every graphic and caption included in each bingo game as you move from slide to slide. Here you can view the master sheet for the farm animals and pets bingo game. Now you're seeing the bugs and insects bingo game. Creating bingo games. I created all the bingo games in Microsoft Excel, which is a program included with Microsoft Office. If you have access to Excel, I can email the 37 bingo games to you. This includes the master template, so you can create more bingo games on your own. Just send me an email with your request to yobuck2@yahoo.com. If you don't have Excel, or you are unable to recreate these bingo games on your own, please give me a call. I will be happy to provide assistance. 724-358-2189. That's my phone number. Now you're seeing Zoo Animals A to G bingo. The master template. To make it easier to create each bingo game, I first created a master template. I included 20 spaces in each master template, although I changed the number for the alphabet and a few other themes with more or less than 20 items. For example, I created a master template with 26 spaces for the alphabet bingo games and 12 spaces for the months of the year bingo game. I also created other special master templates for a few other bingo games with more or less than 20 items. Here you see Zoo Animals H to Q bingo. Templates for the child bingo cards. After making a master template for the teacher, I created 10 templates for the 10 bingo cards for the children. 10 cards are great. Children seem to enjoy having a partner, helping each other, and sharing the bingo experience together. Teachers use their knowledge of the children to pair them up appropriately to make it a productive experience. I included a space for a label at the top of every bingo card. I provided 12 spaces for 12 items on each child's bingo card. For each item, I provided a spot for a graphic and also a caption. A caption is so important for the early reading literacy experience. The 10 cards would be printed on 8.5 by 11-inch sheets. Zoo Animals R to Z bingo. Cutout photos template. Finally, I created a template for the 20 cutout photos for each bingo game. The cutout photos are to be utilized by the teacher or parent to call out and show to the children during the bingo game. I provided a space for a graphic and a caption for each of the cutout photos. Again, for some of the games, there would be more or less than 20 cutout photos. Here you see Beautiful Birds Bingo. Selecting bingo games to create. After creating all the templates and saving them, I was ready to start creating the bingo games. I made a list of all the different weekly themes that we hope to introduce to the children during the year. I then highlighted the themes for which I thought I could find a lot of graphics on the internet. I then created and named a special folder for each selected bingo game on my hard drive. Here you see Body Parts Bingo. Selecting graphics for each bingo game. Utilizing Google, Bing, and Yahoo, I searched for appropriate and colorful graphics for each bingo game. I made what I thought were some great choices and saved them in the folders that I had already created. I counted to ensure I had 20 or more graphics for each bingo game with just a few exceptions. Here you see Christmas Bingo. Placing the graphics and captions. I began placing the graphics for each bingo game in the master templates that I had created. In some cases, I cropped the graphics so I could better place them in the spaces that I had created. I then typed an appropriate caption for each graphic. In most cases, I placed them in alphabetical order on the master template for each game. I utilized a very similar approach in completing the graphics and captions for the cutout photos. Here you see Community Helpers Bingo. Creating the 10-child bingo cards. After completing the master card for each bingo game, I placed each of the 20 items on 6 of the child bingo cards. I used the special formula to ensure there was variety in the placement without any repeating. I continued placing the graphics and captions until all 10 bingo cards were full. I used a similar approach for the other bingo games with either more or less than 20 items. Here you see the Dinosaurs Bingo game. Printing the bingo games. After completing all the templates for each of the bingo games, I was ready to print. I acquired access to a quality color printer. I did a print preview to ensure that each page would print appropriately. With the master page, the 10 bingo cards, and the cutout photos, each bingo game was 12 to 15 printed color pages. Here you see Disney Princesses and Other Beauties Bingo. Saving and storing the bingo games. I gave all of our teachers 2 quality 4-inch 3-ring binders to store the bingo games. After printing each bingo game, I placed the master sheet and each of the 10 bingo cards in a clear plastic 8.5-inch by 11-inch 3-hole protective sheet, a total of 11 sheets per bingo game. I placed another bingo game on the flip side of each protective sheet. In this way, I was able to save 2 bingo games per 11 protective sheets. Very inexpensive. The teachers were then able to put both bingo games in their 3-ring binders, and they were able to add many more bingo games when completed. Here you see an Easter bingo game. Easy access to the bingo games. The teachers were able to store all 37 bingo games in their 2 3-ring binders with no problem. The bingo games are clearly labeled for easy access in each binder. The teachers can make any of the 37 bingo games available to share with the children in less than a couple minutes. After completing a bingo game, the teachers are able to place the game back in the appropriate binder for easy storage and access. Feelings Bingo. Laminating the cutout photos. I put a label on the back of each caption photo to designate which bingo game it is part of. With a quality laminator, I laminated them prior to cutting them out. This is to preserve them and use them for many years to come. To keep them safe and easily accessible, I clipped them together and placed them in a clear plastic bag. Each plastic bag was clearly labeled for the appropriate bingo game. Here is another Feelings Bingo game, very popular with the children. Pre-bingo activities. Since each bingo game is a supplement to a weekly theme, teachers usually play bingo with the children the last day of the week. On the previous days, teachers have probably done art, music, books, creative play, and other activities related to the theme. Children have been introduced to many of the graphics and captions to be introduced in the bingo game throughout the entire week. Some teachers introduce the bingo game to the children the first day of the week so they can review their progress at the end of the week. Here you see 5 Senses Bingo. Cutout photos utilized to prepare for a bingo game. The cutout photos are great to use for supplemental activities to prepare the children for a bingo game. You could review 5 of them with the children each day. That's one idea. Children can be challenged to talk about each picture. If you have 2 sets
You can play matching games and concentration. Hide the pictures and have the children find them. For some children, you could introduce the caption, spelling the first letter, or even sound it out. Fruits bingo game. Initiating a bingo game. Many of our teachers have made bingo part of the regular routine for the children on the last day of each week. The children really look forward to the weekly bingo game. We ensure that each child has a spot at the table, an appropriate sized chair, and a bingo card. We assist each child in counting out 12 chips to cover his or her bingo card, a great math activity. We are ready to begin. For larger classrooms, up to 20 children, we pair the children up and let them help each other. Most of them seem to really appreciate having a partner. Vegetables bingo. A successful bingo game, part 1. The teacher or other adult in charge sets the tone for a bingo game. A highly energetic, creative, and innovative teacher can truly make bingo a wonderful, exciting, and delightful learning experience for the children. As each of the cutout photos is drawn and showed and called out, the teacher can add extra flavor and excitement with cute little sayings, rhymes, songs, or questions related to the photo. Halloween bingo. Successful bingo, part 2. An innovative teacher may also find fun and creative ways to get the children to be more interactive and more involved. Children should be encouraged and praised when they find their pictures on their cards. It should be a very pleasant setting with children assisting and helping each other when needed. Good health habits and rules bingo. Successful bingo, part 3. Everybody wins. Play should continue until each of the children has his or her card completely covered. As children finish covering their cards, share their success and joy with words of praise and positive comments as each child shouts out, "Bingo!" Exclude from making any comments that refer to winning or losing. Musical instruments bingo. Supplemental ideas for bingo. Some teachers give the children an opportunity to choose a special prize after achieving bingo. Again, everybody wins. You may want to consider playing bingo at the beginning of the week with the children, so you can review their progress when you play again at the end of the week. With appropriate guidance and support, consider letting one of the children lead the bingo activity as the caller. As a follow-up, consider playing the bingo game from the previous week, the first day of the next week. Numbers 1 to 10 bingo. Bingo observations. Young children like to be successful. They are often disappointed when a called item is not on their bingo card. These bingo games were made so that at least 60% of the items called are on their bingo cards. In a few of the bingo games, every item is on each child's card, but in different locations on every card. Numbers 1 to 20 bingo. Bingo and a teachable moment. As you play bingo with the children, one of the children may relate one of the called items to a personal experience. Give the child that special opportunity to share with the group. Ask supplemental questions to encourage more dialogue. Also, be mindful of the other children if the child lingers too long and the other children start to get restless. Assure the child that you will discuss further after bingo. Perhaps a supplemental activity like share and tell. Nursery rhymes bingo. Continuing the bingo mission. I am truly impressed and pleased at the children's focus and attentiveness when playing bingo. Since I now have all of my templates in place, I hope to create more bingo games in the future. I already have several other themes in mind. I hope this PowerPoint presentation may motivate you to consider using bingo games more frequently with the children in your classroom. Snow White Bingo Game. What do you think of the Snow White Bingo Game? It was one of the few Disney movies for which I could find 20 graphics that I thought the children could really relate to. Our children seem to greatly enjoy this bingo game, and most of them can pick out and name all 7 of the dwarfs. The children also really like the Disney Princesses Bingo Game. It was introduced to you on an earlier slide. Thanksgiving Bingo. Bingo, a positive experience. For the children in our preschool, pre-K, and Head Start classrooms, bingo has been a delightful and enjoyable experience. Children are learning and having fun. Even the 3-year-olds have remained attentive and focused the majority of the time. Everybody wins, and the children have been very supportive and helpful to each other. Things that grow bingo. Bingo and early literacy. Many bingo games purchased at local stores and even some early childhood magazines do not include a caption with the picture. This is an important part of the connection to early reading literacy for young children. In preparing young children for a better transition to kindergarten, please make this a prerequisite for any bingo games you create or purchase. Transportation Bingo. The bingo games on the next 10 slides are better to preview on a full, wide slide. Therefore, this will be my last slide to post any written information. Please give me your feedback on this bingo presentation. Your comments and suggestions would be truly appreciated. An email from you would be great. yobuck2@yahoo.com. That's my email address. Here is a 4 Seasons bingo game. Months of the Year Bingo. Colors Bingo. Fire Safety Bingo. The children really had a lot of fun with this and learned a lot about fire safety. Colors and Shapes Bingo. Another Colors and Shapes bingo game, but more challenging because of the addition of the oval, rectangle, and diamond. You may want to wait until the end of your program year to introduce this game to your children, or you may want to try it with the children at the beginning of the year and review their progress when they play again at the middle or end of the program year.
Alphabet Bingo Game number 1, which includes a graphic and uppercase and lowercase of each letter. Alphabet Bingo Game number 2 includes uppercase and lowercase of each letter. Alphabet Uppercase Bingo. Alphabet Lowercase Bingo. Here are the themes of 4 bingo games that I created that weren't included for your review in this presentation. Car and Pedestrian Safety Bingo. Flowers Bingo. Home Bingo. Valentine's Bingo. These 4 bingo games will be included as part of the 37 bingo games if you request that I email them to you. Please note that when you open the compressed folder with the 37 bingo games, file number 39, 39 Cutouts Bingo 1 to 30, includes all the cutout photos for bingo games 1 to 30. For bingo games 31 to 37, the cutout folders are included as part of each game. Cutouts are listed as the last choice on the bottom menu after the 10 child bingo cards. Bingo games for young children. More than 35 different bingo games have been previewed in this presentation. Presented by John Buchanan. That's me. And again, here is my contact information. I hope to hear from many of you, and I hope all of you begin playing bingo with your children on a regular basis. Thank you.